Good morning. Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm gonna do right now, we up in the house today, girls. So right now it is currently 12:51, 12:52. I don't know which one it is. It's one of the two. What I wanna do is try to meal prep. And I'm saying, well, yeah, it's basically a meal prep. Meal prep for as much as I possibly can before it's time to go pick baby girl up from school. So I want to try something new in the house. I feel like whenever we have groceries in the house, we do a really good job at eating only those groceries. And then when we run into a wall where we out of groceries, I don't feel like grocery shopping. We don't know what to get because we don't know what we do and don't want. We run into a wall of going out to eat every single day for about 2 weeks straight. So we don't want to do that right now. We want to make sure we eat the groceries that we have up in the house. We've done pretty good. I'm going to say throughout most of this year, I feel like we've done good staying on track with that because that was one of my goals at the start of the year. But over the last couple of weeks, we kind of slipped and fell on it, and we really have been eating out for like the last 2 weeks. So we decided we're done with that. We're going to be eating out the house. And I took it a step further. What I usually do is pack that freezer out. All the Hot Pockets, all the breakfast sandwiches, all the Pop-Tarts, all the toaster strudels, all the breakfast sausages, all the microwavable meats, just all the stuff so we can just grab and go, which again keeps us eating in the house and we'll be happy about it. But I want to try to actually prep food now because I can cook the food and we just microwave it throughout the week. So I decided this is what we're going to prep. This is what we got going on right now. Ground turkey. We having what we having for dinner tonight? Tacos. I'm gonna go ahead and cook the ground turkey because we having tacos for dinner tonight. Tomorrow, me and Bae is having cabbage, chicken, and rice. Then the next day we having shrimp, chicken, and rice. I'm gonna go ahead and bake the chicken so we can just heat up the chicken, put it on a plate. I'm gonna go ahead and dice up the cabbage. So the cabbage will already be prepped. And we eating the cabbage for 2 days. We eating the cabbage tomorrow with the chicken and rice. And then the day after that, we having cabbage and shrimp. Shrimp and cabbage. I haven't went about the shrimp yet because I ordered all the groceries from Walmart. And I need to run by Publix and go pick it up. So I'm going to go ahead and cut up the cabbage so the cabbage can be prepped. Tomatoes. Bae loves sliced tomatoes with his breakfast. And we like diced tomatoes with our salad. So I'm going to dice up half a tomato, then slice up the other 1.5 tomatoes so he can eat those with breakfast. He literally ate it with breakfast this morning. Y'all, I even bought new Tupperware. Look, I got a whole set on sale for $35 yesterday. So I can have a good glass stuff. And then I said this recently, baby girl be taking out my little Tupperware. And when she take it to school, and there be the days we don't pick her up in the afternoon, she forget to bring it back on Fridays. We honestly, I'll be forgetting. So I had to get new Tupperware for that. And I just sent her with the plastic plates now. But diced tomatoes. Also, I bought this yesterday. I already have one, but it's got like some little nuts and snack stuff in it. I bought a new one of these from Walmart. I'm gonna make me and Bae a little salad bar because baby girl likes salads after school and me and him like salads during like lunch and stuff. So I'm gonna just go ahead up in here, this is what my plan is for it. Bacon, cheese, carrots, bacon bits, cheese, carrots, tomatoes. I'm gonna boil some eggs. So I need to get out the egg too. I'm gonna boil some egg. What is it? Bacon, cheese, tomatoes, eggs, green onions. I'm forgetting stuff. Turkey pepperoni. And I forget what these two is. Sliced carrots. And I don't know what that one is. I did make a list though so I can keep up with my thoughts. So I need to pour everything out. So let me do that right now. I'm going to pull everything out first and then I'm going to explain to y'all what's what. All right, y'all, I got everything that I need out. It's not as much stuff as I thought I was going to need to take out because one, we still need to go by Publix. Which I already just said that. We still need to go by Publix and get like our fruit and our shrimp. So I don't have the shrimp to cook and I don't have a bunch of fruit to cut up. Oh, and I want to try one other thing. I'm glad I just thought about that. But we have everything out so far. So this is the plan. Let me start up over here with y'all. Right here. So with my carrots, I'm going to cut up some carrots to go up in our little salad tray because me and baby girl like carrots on our salad. Also, I've never tried brown sugar roasted carrots. So I'm going to look up a recipe on TikTok while I'm cooking so I can go ahead and get some of these and bake them for brown sugar carrots. Of course, we need to get our egg boiler going because I'm gonna boil some eggs to go ahead and have some eggs boiled for oops, I'm so glad I just said that. I'm boiling some eggs for the salad. I'm probably only gonna boil 4 of those eggs. Yeah, I'm only boil 4 because I need to buy more eggs, and I know Bay like eating scrambled eggs. So I'm a boil 4 of those eggs, and then I'm making these little egg breakfast things. It's gonna be egg whites, 1 cracked egg, some cottage cheese. I'm baking it too, and it's like some meal prepped eggs for me for breakfast because I was trying to find stuff I can eat for breakfast that's already ready. And then I'm gonna cut up these tomatoes. The tomatoes is going with the salad kit, and I'm gonna slice them up for when we have our breakfast. This, I'm probably just gonna find a cute little container to put it in. At first I was gonna put it in, well, these got tops. Okay, so I might still put it in there. Green onions going up in here. I just realized the individual ones have tops on them, so the smell of that green onion won't overpower everything. Then our bacon bits and our cheese for our salad bar going up in here. Picking out whatever good clean lettuce that I do like, and put it up in this container with a paper towel so it don't get soggy. Feta cheese is gonna go in here for the salads. Then up over here, at first I wasn't gonna cook my cabbage, but when I realized I'm still missing my fruit and my shrimps, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and cook my little cabbage, put that up in that container. Right here for the, what is this? The chicken. So for the chicken, I'm just gonna use rotisserie chicken seasoning for it. I'm gonna bake it in this pot down here, and then in this one is what I'm gonna store it in. And then right here, I'm gonna go ahead and make our little taco meat, put that up in there. This is what I'm cooking the taco meat in. This is what I'm cooking the cabbage in. I'm baking the chicken, and then all of that is counter prep. So I feel like we have a pretty decent system going here. What I'm gonna do first before we get started is I just need to, I'm saying clean up, but it's literally, y'all, 4 dishes in the sink from when I made breakfast this morning. I'm gonna go ahead and clean and wash these 4 dishes. Go ahead and clean this off so I can go ahead and put it up and clean up my counter space for me. Leftover drink from yesterday. Refill me and Bay's water, and then I'm gonna make myself a coffee, but I'm making my coffee for TikTok so I can explain to them that I'm about to start my meal prep, girl, and we'll be set. Right now it's, oh, it just hit 1 o'clock, so it's 1:03. Right now it's 1:03. We leave here to go get baby girl usually at 3, so I have 2 hours to do this. Y'all think I can get it done? Cabbage don't take 2 hours. The chicken gonna bake in 45 minutes. Ground beef take a second, and some prep. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna cut up the chicken. I'm gonna clean and season the chicken so I can get that baking. While that's baking, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up my cabbage, get that cooking. While that's cooking, go ahead and start my ground beef. By the time my ground beef done, I should be able to turn my cabbage to low. While my cabbage on low and the chicken's still cooking, I'm gonna prep all my little veggies for our salad bar, and we should be good. I should be able, y'all think I could do that in 2 hours? I don't see why not. The preheat just went off on the oven. My show of choice is Survivor. I need something I can binge watch, and this has a lot of seasons. This has 49 seasons. So I'm on season 1, episode 1. This is what we're watching today. So it might quietly play in the background, but let me go ahead and make my little coffee, and then we'll come back together and start seasoning our chicken after I clean it off. All right, y'all, the first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and get our chicken done. All I'm doing with the chicken, really simple. I'm just taking my avocado spray, covering that. And then I'm taking my rotisserie chicken seasoning, and I'm using this. Usually with the rotisserie chicken seasoning, I only use rotisserie chicken seasoning. Now, if I want to add a different flavor to it, I'll use rotisserie chicken seasoning, lemon pepper, or rotisserie chicken seasoning and a chipotle flavor, something like that, when I just want to add a different little flavor to it. But when I use rotisserie chicken seasoning, I use only that because that's honestly all you need. The one thing I am upset about with this is, again, I told y'all that we did our groceries through Walmart delivery. They was out of the chicken thighs that I had selected, so the shopper gave me a different type of chicken thighs. She gave me boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Yes, we're trying to eat better and eat cleaner. No, I was not expecting no bone up in my chicken. I feel like when you get the chicken that's on the bone, the chicken thighs that's on the bone, it's a little bit more juicier and flavorful. And no skin. I like the skin. The skin is my favorite. Y'all, I'm watching Survivor right now. I told y'all I'm on season 1, episode 1. And the little old man that's up on here, if somebody decides to go back and watch it, like follow along with me, He is cracking me up, y'all. He getting on everybody's nerve. What I'm noticing about these folks, though, granted, this was back in the, well, folks still have a problem with it nowadays. These folks don't know how to mind their business. Like, they all up in everybody, like, in each other's business in the worst way, and I don't understand it. Like, the old man working his butt off right now. Okay, that's perfectly seasoned. I'm sorry, I'm cutting myself off, but this perfectly seasoned. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this up in the oven. I got the oven, it was preheated on 375. I'm gonna let this bake for about 45 minutes, which is probably gonna take less than that because it's boneless and freaking skinless. But let me go ahead and pop this in the oven. Okay, that's in the oven. Let me throw this away. What I wanna do now is my egg whites. So I'm finna go grab the egg whites, put this stuff up, and then I'll be right back. All right, for the egg whites, I'm just trying to make these like a little breakfast thing just so I can have something that I can pop in the microwave. And even if I make too many of them, I can still just freeze them and eat them at a later date. Because I'm trying to only prep a week worth of stuff. First thing I want to do is get my little eggs to cooking. I waste so much ice up under me. I feel like I just broke glass. I said I'm going to do about 4 of these eggs. So I'm going to put these 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then get my little water. Pour my water in there. Okay. Go ahead and put my top on. Plug this in. And then all I do, this turned on, so it's gonna just alarm when it's time for them eggs to be done. Put this up. My daddy always taught me to clean as I go. Now for my egg whites, I'm using egg whites, cottage cheese. I'm gonna put 1 or 2 eggs in there to mix with it, depending on what the color look like and how I feel about it. Some salt and some pepper. That's it. But back to what I was saying, these folks keep minding each other business in the worst way up on this show, and it's irritating me because why? Y'all all trapped on the island. Everybody's supposed to be pulling their weight to do something. If somebody not pulling their weight to do something, I wouldn't even pay them folks no attention. I just keep it that in mind because you getting voted off. But instead, you got folks up over here, why they're not doing any work and they're not doing this and I've been doing this. This egg white? This can't be egg whites. There's no way. Egg beaters. Okay. With real egg whites. Liquid egg substitute. Egg whites, a fat-free and cholesterol-free food. Original liquid egg substitute. I didn't mean to do that. Equivalent to 9 large eggs per carton. What is this? Ingredients: egg white, food starch, less than 1% of corn oil, whatever all that. The half calories made with real. It says half the calories than USDA data found whole eggs. Egg whites, a fat-free and cholesterol-free food, no artificial flavors. This carton is equivalent to 9 eggs, made with real egg whites. For use in recipe, 3 tablespoons equals 1 egg, 6 tablespoons equals 2 eggs, 3/4 equals 4 large eggs. This is 1 3/4. Oh, so 9 eggs. I don't like, babe, this is like an egg substitute.
What?
This, I thought it was egg whites. It's egg substitute.
You recording yourself?
Yeah.
You know your face in like the bottom of the.
That's why I'm just trying to get the food.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
It's like your head getting cut off.
He don't like that my head get cut off, y'all. Well, re-angle while I'm standing here then, since you see better than I was just trying to make sure I got the food real good. Y'all, that just really threw me. I'm gonna add some pepper. I can't believe it. And some salt. Egg substitute. What you need the substitute egg for? What's unhealthy about an egg? I'm adding lots of salt and pepper. I'm only putting a little bit of salt. Please don't think I'm putting a lot of salt, y'all. I can see it. I'm only putting a little. What the heck you need the substitute egg for? Can people be allergic to eggs? That's poultry, ain't it? I was, because I was shocked about the color.
Egg is dairy, right?
Is egg dairy? I thought that was poultry.
I thought eggs, milk. That's
1,
eggs in the dairy section, right?
2. I'm gonna do like 2.5 scoops of cottage cheese. I put plenty of salt, plenty of pepper. Egg substitute, Y'all, next time I make this, I'm using real egg. There's no need for an egg substitute. It's eggs. Unless there's a good reason to substitute eggs. If y'all know good reasons why some folks got to substitute their eggs, please let me know, because I would be very interested to find out. I'm adding the cottage cheese because it's supposed to make them creamier and add protein to it. Damn, I should have read what the protein stuff was on there. Mix, 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 mix. But yeah, they just won't mind their business on here. One lady literally got into the old man's face because the old man was out there overworking himself, mad at everybody for not doing work. But he was standing himself. He was just talking a bunch of crap about everybody. And this a lady up over there says, you can't burn yourself out. And we're supposed to relax. And we've been out here in the sun all day. And why won't you just take a 15-minute break? Literally on his neck fussing because he refuses to take a 15-minute break. And he's like, in the most respectful way, I'm not calling you what I want to call you, but leave me alone. I want to get this done. Just because you need a 15-minute break every 5 minutes don't mean I do. And they just all up in each other's grills, and it's cracking me up. Okay, I need my avocado square again. Right now, y'all, I'm feeling kind of nervous because I feel like things aren't going according to plan, and it's bothering me. And I say that because, for one, my coffee is just not good. It don't taste good. Oh, I'm going to fill these about halfway. So I'm feeling a little disappointed about that. This being egg substitute and not eggs has me a little disappointed. I don't even think all of this is going to fit up in this pan. I hope it does because I want it to. I hope this is good. Now I'm feeling like I should have cooked some of it to see how I feel about it. Too late now. Okay, this might be enough. Yeah. And then I think I got enough for one more. Okay. Okay. Is that a sign of good luck? That things are shaping up for Princess? Let me. Okay. Now these, it say they need to cook for about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven for about 30 minutes. Chicken bacon, smelling good. Oh, eggs in there right next to it. Okay, let's put all of this up. Those are boiling. This could go back in the fridge. I'm gonna put this stuff up and then we're gonna move on to the next thing. All right, y'all, the next thing we're gonna do is our cabbage. I feel like I have a weird way of doing my cabbage. I'm just gonna do it how I do it. Y'all just watch. And I did forget something when it comes to my cabbage. I'll tell y'all when we get to that point. So right now, I got my little strainer in my sink right here. What I like to start off doing is peeling off the big leaves on the inside, on the outside. Because those are easy to stack up like this. And then I'm going to cut off these crunchy little tips because we just don't like the crunchy tips. You're not required to cut off your crunchy tips. We just don't like the crunchy tips. So boom, cut those off. Set that to the side. Them little pieces cut up, I'm going to throw them in my strainer. Then I roll this straight across like a little baby cabbage wrap. I split it straight down the middle. And then I get the chopping. Chop, 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 chop. And boom. So what I'm gonna do is throw this all up in here. And that way, when everything's done, I just keep doing it the whole cutting process. That way, when everything's done, I can just rinse off my cabbage. Now that I got all my little outside bits out, it's time to get this core out. Because this is father and mother of crunchy pieces. I'm sure somebody has a better way of doing this. Feel free to tell me in the comments. Cut that out. Now we're going to split our cabbage in half. Okay. And now we're going to go in a little bit harder at this little crunchy piece right here because we don't like that inside crunch. And perfectly triangle, take that out. And take that out. Okay. And now we just go up here with a regular chop. Chop, 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 turn, and chop. And that's how I cut up my cabbage. Nothing too special, nothing too unique. If your way is better, feel free to tell me. Boom. And then just put all of this in my bowl. My strainer, should I say. And then it'll be some extra chunky pieces like that. I just take it out because we don't like that inside part. If it don't separate. Okay, I'm gonna do the other half of this real quick, get this all transferred, and then I'll show y'all what's next. I just finished doing my cabbage. The eggs are now going off. Y'all hear it? They'll be the little alarm. All right, unplugging those. This is the only amount of cabbage that I'm throwing away from that whole thing. For anybody to think she getting rid of all the good pieces, this is the only thing from that whole cabbage I'm throwing away. Up over here, I don't know if y'all can see it. I already cleaned off our other cabbage. What I'm gonna do is throw these eggs in some ice bath, and then we're gonna all start cooking the cabbage. Ice bath is exactly what you think it is. I'm just taking my hot eggs and putting it in some ice water, and I'm gonna let those cool until it's time to plug. Let's throw this out and move up over here to the stove. I was gonna say the sink. Okay, y'all, time for the next part. Let me get this turned on. This is where I said I forgot something. I forgot bacon. So we normally what I do first when it comes to our cabbage is the first thing I do is saute good. Fry up a bunch of bacon and fry up a little sausage to go up in there. I don't have the bacon. It's fine. We having shrimp and chicken with this cabbage this week, so we'll have a protein. So I'm gonna just go ahead and add in my little seasoning blend. And it's just a little frozen package of peppers and onions and stuff from Walmart. I added me some avocado to the thing. Let me go ahead and put this up. Avocado oil, girl. Now while that's sauteing, heating up, I'm gonna go ahead and start my ground turkey too, since they both just right here by each other. Let me get a knife for this turkey. Split that straight down the middle. Turkey for me is hard to cook because it can easily dry out, and sometimes it's hard to get it flavorful. Okay. Got all that up in there, and I switched TV shows, y'all. I want to pay attention to what I was watching. I can't really pay attention to it, so I decided to just go ahead and turn something else on. So now we're watching Ned, the Classified School Survival Guide. Let me turn this around. Ugh. Okay. Should I go ahead and season this, or should I let it cook and then come back and season and add water and let it, yeah. I'm going to season with regular seasoning, just the regular stuff. I'm going to add me some black pepper. Because usually with my taco meat, I cook my ground beef. After my ground beef cook, I add ranch seasoning to it. And I add taco seasoning to it, and that's it. I'm not going to add salt. But for the turkey, you know, it'd be hard. I'm going to do onion powder, black pepper, garlic powder. Then I'm going to also add some accent. Y'all add a little accent. Onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, accent. Yeah, that's all I'm going to use. Then once this get done cooking, I'm going to add my ranch seasoning and my taco seasoning. I think I'll leave a little bit more accent. And this got tiny holes, y'all. This not me over seasoning, I promise. This the side with the tiny holes. So ain't much come out. Add a little bit more. A little MSG. All right. And now I'm going to let this brown and cook. Which it sound like my peppers and my onions are already doing what they need to do. Get you a little spoon holder so you ain't got to set it on the paper napkin. Now I'll come up over here. This sound like this about seasoned. Okay, not yet. I'm going to let that get a little bit more translucent. All right, what can I start? Okay, what I'm going to do now is look up a recipe because I'm like, this need to cook, this need to cook. This already in here cooking. I'm going to go ahead and look up a recipe for the carrots. And once I find a recipe for the carrots, we might go ahead and start the carrots while this is cooking. Also, it's 1:51. Again, we try to leave here about 3 o'clock when it comes to baby girl. So hopefully we can get all this done. this is what's going on right now. So I did find a recipe. We finna do the baby carrots in a minute. I went ahead and dumped my cabbage up in here because I want to go ahead and drain my meat for my tacos. So I got that in the strainer. So what I'm finna do now is add a little bit of black pepper on top of my cabbage. Lots of black pepper. Then I'm finna put my onion powder and my garlic powder. Good amount of seasoning. Onion powder. Garlic powder. Then I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of sea salt. All right, put this up because I think I'm done with seasoning food now. And then my Lipton onion seasoning pack. Put that up on top. This 10 out of 10. That's gonna change the whole flavor of your cabbage. If you don't put a Lipton onion pack up in your cabbage, you're wrong. All right, then I'm gonna add a little bit of water up in my little package, just a little. All right, and then I'm gonna put that on top. Not too much. Now I'm gonna get my top down here and cover it. And I'm gonna just let that cook, and I turn my heat down a little bit so the steam can rise and cook that cabbage from that water. So I got that on about 3 heat. Now with my taco meat, go ahead, dump this back up in here. What I'm gonna add on top of this is my ranch seasoning. Ranch seasoning, because we love to add ranch seasoning to our taco meat. Y'all need to do the same. And then I'm gonna add my taco seasoning. Taco seasoning. Let me open it up some more. Okay. Now once my taco seasoning added, and with the taco seasoning, I use the whole pack whenever we buy the pouches, and then I have a bad habit of only doing like this. When I use this, you be needing a lot of this, I feel like. It's almost easier to use the package because that's already perfectly measured out for you. Okay, taco seasoning done. Now I'm gonna fill this up. It's a soup spoon with a little bit of water. Add my water to my taco meat, turn my heat back up for that. Put that back where it belongs. And now I'm gonna just mix up the taco meat. And I'm gonna let this simmer for a little bit. That way it can kind of soak up all that flavor, which is the correct way to cook tacos, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know, you're supposed to add the taco package of seasoning after your meat is cooked. You're supposed to add water to it, and you're supposed to let it simmer and boil for a little bit. So that's what I'm finna let it do. Where my little beef cutter? Because I feel like this ain't munching up like this what I needed. And now let me check on my my stuff in the oven, because I just realized with them carrots, some people boil them first and then bake them. I honestly don't feel like doing that. I just simply want to bake mine. It does take at least 30 minutes to bake. I'm cool with that because I'm up in here anyways. Hold on, making sure this is already cooked and chopped. All right. Meat is perfectly chopped. I'm sorry, y'all. I like my taco meat to be bits and pieces. Okay. Throw this in the sink. Now let's check the oven. Let's see what this looking like. Chicken looking good. Oh, them little egg muffins look good. I should fork that and see what it's looking like up under there. That might be about cooked. I don't even think it's been 30 minutes yet. Let's get this one out. Look at that. Ooh. Y'all see that? Let's give it a taste. Oh, it's so hot. Them done. Let's take them out. Them done. Yay. First item complete. Look at that. Oh, can I get it? Look at it, y'all. Ah, it's so hot. Whew. Whew. Okay. Them eggs is done, so we'll put them up in a second. I'm gonna let them cool first. What we finna do next, y'all? Oh, the baby carrots. Let's do the baby carrots. I melted myself a little bit of butter. Now what we're gonna add to our butter is some honey. This for the carrots, y'all. Some honey. Nobody said the measurements online. Everybody said measure with your heart. So honey, that's what my heart said. Stop. A little ground cinnamon. Again, they said measure with your heart. I'ma just, heart says 1, heart says 2. That's all I'm putting. And then lastly, they said some brown sugar. Again, no measurement. So I'm gonna just do like 2 scoops because that's what my ancestors just told me to do. So 1 big scoop. Actually, they just told me add 1 more, child. So I'm gonna add 3. Boom. Close that. Close that. Let's put these 2 things up. And they said make sure you stir and mix it real good and your honey isn't clumped. Now, I seen one lady say that she mixed oil in with hers too. To me, the oil and the butter just feels like a bit of an overkill. I already cleaned off my carrots and laid them down on the plate. So I don't want to not like ignore it because she was like add almost like a 1/4 cup of oil to this. I'm going to just spray these with some avocado oil, which I'm running out. Boom, light coat, put this up. And now that I got this all stirred, it look kind of brown and creamy. Let me smell. That smell like a dessert. Ooh. And then they said just pour them all over the carrots. Even if it don't look like it's enough, they said it's more than enough. And it's going to thick and soupy. It's going to get thick and wet. I mean, thick and sticky. It's going to get thick and sticky, y'all. Okay. And this is what my little carrots looking like. They just in their little goop. And now I'm going to throw these in the oven. And they said they take about 30 minutes. So let me slide them in now. Okay, now that those in there, let's go ahead. I want to clean up, but what time is it? It's 2:10, so we leave here in 50 minutes. So I guess what I'll do next, go ahead and crack these eggs and put up the ground. I'm going to go ahead and put up the ground beef in this Tupper. Nope, let me just turn this off because I needed to come to room temp before I put it up. Do anybody else do that? Do y'all? I can't be on no cooking show. I would be honest. My mind is all over the place right now. I'm so scared that I'm leaving something or messing up something or forgetting something. But do y'all mind be all over the place like mine do? Because my mind be everywhere. So do y'all let y'all food completely cool down before you refrigerate it? Because I was always told growing up what you're supposed to do when you put up food is let it completely come down to room temp. Then put it in a Tupperware, make sure it's all the way cooled down with no more steam coming off of it. Then you close it, then you put it in the fridge. So I just turned off my ground beef because that's done. My eggs are resting because those are done. The cabbage is still going, so we finna go ahead, peel these eggs. Then we can start putting our little salad stuff together. So let me get all that prep stuff set on this countertop and then we'll move on to that. All right, update y'all. I just flipped my chicken. Actually, what I want to show y'all is the cabbage. I just flipped my chicken. The chicken looking good. The carrots, they just doing what they doing. It's currently 2:21. I'm gonna go ahead with this cabbage and stir it. So this is what it's looking like so far right now. Let's take that top off. I always let my water seep in. And then we're just gonna take this right here and we're gonna give our girl a good little mix now. Get all that flavor through everywhere. The only thing I'm upset about with this cabbage is the fact that I do not have the bacon. But that's okay. We're trying to be healthy anyways. The restaurants don't be putting bacon up in theirs for real, so I could chill out on it. And we're gonna have meat on top. But I'm gonna just go ahead and give this a good little mix. That way now the seasoning is really all up and through that. And then again, I'm just keeping it on low. I have it on like 3. And I'm gonna cover that. And then I think my eggs is ready to go get put up. My ground beef is ready to get put up. And my lettuce, I've already picked through my lettuce and cleaned it. I also added it to a Tupperware with some paper towels in the bottom so it don't get soggy. So I'm gonna cover this back up. Boom, set my little fork up over there. Look at all my utensils piling up good. Everything piling up. And then this the lettuce. I went and picked out the pieces we didn't want. Paper towel on the bottom. I'm gonna put the little top on. Got my little area set up of everything. Get y'all back in place here. Boom. Let me tilt it up some. Make sure my face don't get cut off. Okay, y'all in place. Now, gonna put my top On my lettuce, so this lettuce we just use for salad. Baby girl like to eat salads after school. Me and Bacon eat salads throughout this week for lunches. Put that right there. Now most of this is just dump and pour. So first we got our bacon bits. I got some leftover bacon bits and a new pack of bacon bits. I got reduced sodium bacon bits. I don't know if that matters or mean anything, but I did. I'm gonna put these on the bottom because this is the brand new pack. Did it not have a little freshener thing in there? Do I need to report that? What a little fresh pack. You know how they be having them little packs in there to keep it fresh? This ain't up in there, and this bacon feel drier. It tastes normal. Feel drier than this bacon. This just a regular, great value real bacon pieces, girl. We be eating on this all week. Just a little bit over half or under half a bag left. Yeah, see, this bacon look juicy, y'all. Let's see if it tastes different. Nah, tastes the same. Is that last little bit gonna fit on top? Please fit on top. All right. Let's close this up. Is you gonna close? Yeah. All right, bacon bits put in. Let's throw these packages away. Now we're gonna add in our feta. Bay is the one that likes feta. We now already started tanning to this feta because we made salads the other night. So add this feta to this container. And I'm also trying to decide if I'm gonna go ahead and slice up the cucumbers for baby girl and add it to this too, or if I'm gonna just put the turkey pepperonis in here. Cheese. Put you right there. Go ahead and throw this away. Then we need our regular triple cheddar cheese for our salads. And I'm not adding all of this because we use this cheese for other stuff too. Like if we having rice, I like to put a little cheese on top of my rice. If we having grits or something, we like a little extra cheese. So I'm not gonna put all this cheese up in this container. I'm gonna just put a little. Enough to fill this up. And if we need to refill it throughout the week because we didn't use it all, that's perfectly fine. Get my little pieces I dropped. Okay. Ba-boom. That's filled. My little shredded cheeses. The only thing I don't like is the tops on top. I feel like that's just inconvenient versus we had the little compartments with the other one, which I still have the other one. It's just currently in use. So I'm going to go ahead and put this up. Then my green onions. Babe put green onions on nearly everything. If I can get this open. And this is Best Buy. The 28th. I got to remember that. 28th. Should get a dry erase marker so I can write the expiration date on top. Everything else I know we're going to eat up in enough time, but these can be touch and go. But he put this on basically everything. He loves green onions, especially if we're having pasta of some sort. Oh, it looks like we're going to have extra, so I might be able to just keep the other container tucked away. Yep. Green onions, we got extras. Go ahead and put these up. Put this up. Now I just need to cut up my carrots. I need to cut up my eggs. Look at how perfect my eggs is. Not that it's matter because they finna be cut up. But look at how perfect all the eggs. All the eggs turned out so perfect, y'all. So all I need to do is cut up my tomato, cut up my carrots, cut up my eggs. Is that gonna be everything? And that might be everything, y'all. And it's only $2.27. So let me go ahead and get the chopping all of this and then I'll show y'all the finished product. Y'all real quick, look, babe made him a little salad from the salad buffet. Look at it, isn't she beautiful? The food prep is all done, y'all. I'm so excited. And it's only 3:04, so we got plenty of time to leave real quick. Let me show y'all everything before I close out the vlog. So this is my carrots. With the carrots, I should have put a little bit more brown sugar and a little bit more cinnamon and a little bit more honey, but it is good. Maybe it just tastes healthy. It is good, and I feel like they're gonna get a little bit softer whenever I microwave them. But these are my baby carrots, and I put the extra juice up in there. This is our ground turkey, which we eating this tonight with our tacos. This is the lettuce, which I already showed y'all. Bae already made a salad from it. The cabbage don't look like much, but it tastes just as good as when I normally add the bacon to it. So I might just stop doing that because they're like cut back on sodium or something. But this is the cabbage. This is the sliced tomatoes for when we eat our breakfast food. In this container, I did both the containers. In this container, we have feta cheese, sprinkled cheese, sliced carrots, tomatoes, bacon bits, green onions, 2 things of eggs, which Bae already went through about half of one of the other egg trays. Up in this tray, we got carrot sticks, because I do like to eat just carrot sticks, like dipped in like the ranch dip or something. Some celery, not celery, good, some cucumbers for me and baby girl. Block cheese, that's pepper jack and Kobe jack, turkey pepperonis, lightly salted almonds, and some roasted mixed nuts. Then right here, our egg bites. Right here, ooh, that chicken's so good, y'all. Our baked chicken, and I added all the extra juice at the bottom for when I reheat it. And I think that's everything, yeah. Chicken, eggs, snack box, salad box, turkey, carrots, lettuce, tomatoes, and cabbage. The only thing I'm gonna do tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and buy us some fruit and prep the fruits. I might do that with y'all, or I might make it a short. And I'm gonna go ahead and buy us our shrimp that we eating this week too, and I'm gonna go in the salmon. We got the salmon. I'm cooking the salmon fresh. I'm cooking the shrimp fresh. I just need to prep me some fruits because we like to eat fruits as snacks as well. But that's everything, y'all. I finished in a timely fashion. I enjoyed spending time with y'all today. It only took us 2 hours to meal prep. I'm feeling really healthy. I'm feeling better than everyone in the world. I feel like a superhero right now. See y'all on the next vlog. One other thing, y'all, we finna run out the door real quick. I'm finna put this all up and we finna go get baby girl. Look at the kitchen. The kitchen is clean and spotless and dinner is literally ready for the week. This is beautiful. I might do this again next week. Everything that's been prepped fits perfectly in the refrigerator on that one shelf, y'all. We set for the week.